Well, good afternoon, and thanks for watching Up Front at 4. I am Lindsay Thies in for Jennifer Griswold, along with Jennifer Zeppelin. Coming up, convicted killer Nico Jenkins will soon know his fate. The death penalty hearing has begun. Find out why Jenkins' IQ is at the topic of conversation today.
Plus, a mother turns a devastating loss into a lasting legacy. How her son's death helped develop treatments for other children.
And Christmas is moving in at the Durham Museum. A look at the annual task that is underway today. And we get a look inside the museum as it's looking the part.
And as we take a look at what we can expect here over the next several days, we're looking at afternoon high temperatures that just keep warming up. And we'll talk more about this big change that's headed our way here for the weekend.
Well, 3 years after he admitted to killing 4 people, convicted killer Nico Jenkins is back in the courtroom to learn his fate. Reporter Jake Wazakowski has the latest on the hearing.
Well, Lindsay, after a long motion this morning and afternoon, convicted spree killer Nico Jenkins will move forward with his death penalty hearing. It has started just a few minutes ago. Jenkins is accused of killing Jorge Ruiz, Juan Pena, Curtis Bradford, and Andre Kruger in a 10-day span after being released from prison in the summer of 2013. This morning, attorneys argued if Jenkins' IQ was high enough for him to even have a death penalty hearing. A test when he was first incarcerated in 2003 suggested his IQ was 69, which is under the threshold. Jenkins himself objected to his own attorney's questioning and wanted to get right to that 3-judge panel.
Because I want to expose these temporary physical evidence and this perjury that these officers committed before I was ever charged.
Now, the inmate elevator was broken, so Jenkins had to be walked through a portion of the courthouse. That's why we had access to him. But again, the judge decides that he is competent and will go forward with that 3-judge panel. They just did their opening arguments. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll tell you what happened a little bit more and what's happening right now. Plus, also find out why Jenkins wants an internal investigation done. Reporting live at the Douglas County Courthouse in downtown Omaha, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.
Thanks, Jake. Well, an 8-year-old girl involved in a car crash a few weeks ago was taken off of life support today by her family. On October 24th, Caslyn Thompson and her 2 younger sisters were in a car that crashed near 30th and Swanson Parkway. Police say her dad, Benjamin Thompson, hit a car and then drove from the scene. Thompson remains in jail on felony drunk driving and child abuse charges. Douglas County officials hope to upgrade its 911 system as soon as possible. This after voters approved the $45 million bond issue last week. The Omaha World Herald reports the county plans to request bids for emergency communications equipment quickly. That would replace gear that would soon become obsolete. The bond will also pay for a 911 call center and renovations to the Douglas County Jail. Lincoln police arrested this man after they found him walking around the city naked, holding a Bible, and yelling obscenities last night. 31-year-old Melvin Williams was arrested near West A Street near Southwest 10th Street. Police say Williams assaulted an officer when police took him into custody. He was also cited for indecent exposure and disturbing the peace. A UNL advocacy group is hoping to reduce the number of sexual assaults on campus. Last year, there were a dozen rapes reported to police. Advocacy groups say more people are coming forward to report sexual assaults, and that's a step in the right direction.
But we also need to change the attitudes about sexual violence that persist within our society and within our community, that victim-blaming language.
Coming up tonight at 10, reporter Miranda Christian shows us the resources University of Nebraska offers their students to help victims of sexual assault and the effort to put a stop to the attacks. Demonstrators against the controversial Dakota Access Pipeline plan to rally tomorrow as part of a nationwide day of action. More than 100 protests are planned in front of different Army Corps of Engineer offices across the country. Megan Hahn joins us in studio with more.
The Dakota Access Pipeline is a $3.8 billion project that's been making headlines for months. It'll transfer Bakken crude oil through 4 states from North Dakota to Illinois. Native American tribes oppose the pipeline, saying it puts the Missouri River at risk for contamination. They say the Army Corps of Engineers fast-tracked the project without consulting tribal nations, including the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. This is video from protest actions in front of the Omaha Corps of Engineer offices from August and September. Energy Transfer Partners maintains that the route parallels existing pipelines crossing private land upstream from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. Those against the pipeline say it damages sites of cultural significance and is on treaty land.
This movement right now is about the social, environmental, and economic justice for Native people. And what we're doing is advocating for the United States government to uphold its treaty obligation and honor Native American sovereignty.
Activists say tomorrow's action will be peaceful and prayerful. They're asking for the Army Corps of Engineers to block an easement allowing Energy Transfer Partners to bore under the Missouri River. They're also calling for an environmental impact study. And we've reached out to the Omaha Corps of Engineer office for comments on tomorrow's demonstration. They haven't responded to our request at this time. Reporting live, Megan Hahn, KMTV Action 3 News.
A local state park is inviting you to come over for Thanksgiving dinner. Mahoney State Park is offering a Turkey Day meal from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving. It costs $25.95 for adults, $12.95 for kids ages 5 through 12, and kids under 5 are free. And it doesn't feel like outside, like the holidays at all, but just right around the corner, the Durham Museum is getting ready.
That's right. The city's unofficial Christmas tree has made its way to Union Station. You're getting a live look at that picture. The tree is up and standing in the next couple of days. The decorating will be getting started. Coming up after the break, I'll show you how this tree makes a journey from someone's front yard to downtown.
Sexual assaults on college campuses affect 1 out of 5 women nationally. What about locally? And where can victims turn for help?
Making this process safe for survivors to come forward.
Sex assaults on campus. Tonight on KMTV Action 3 News at 10.
It's time to have your furnace checked. Regular maintenance saves money and helps prevent expensive repairs. For over 40 years, Exarban ARS has been Metro Omaha's home heating, air conditioning, and plumbing experts, offering fast and friendly service. Exarban ARS technicians are backed by an exceptional service guarantee. Extend the life of your furnace and help prevent expensive repairs with an Exarban ARS $69 furnace system check. Call 402-331-1233 or visit exarbanars.com. Heating, cooling, plumbing, comfort.
It's the ultimate mattress sale at Lebeda. Pillow tops start at just $349. Queen sets with cooling gel and memory foam from $449. Adjustable beds, latex hybrids, two-sided mattresses you can flip, even bedroom furniture. Save on everything. Plus, take 4 years to pay with no interest. Hurry, the ultimate mattress sale ends Saturday.
Lebeda, everybody knows it's Lebeda. Switch to CenturyLink and get up to 40 megs of high-speed internet for just $20 a month. That's the speed you need to stream, game, connect on social media, learn, shop, and more with fast in-home Wi-Fi. So call 844-565-LINK. Get up to 40 megs of high-speed internet for just $20 a month for 1 year when bundled with a qualifying home phone plan. Speed may not be available in your area. Call today.
Amazing Black Friday offers are here during the Ford year-end event. Save on America's most awarded brand. Plus, get $1,000 Black Friday bonus cash on top of other great offers. All from Ford, with the most 5-star ratings and the highest owner loyalty. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 Black Friday bonus cash or lease a Focus for just $189 a month. Only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
Every Husker first down, every Husker tackle, every Husker touchdown will be heard this fall on the rock station C92. Your home for Husker football. Go Big Red.
You're watching KMTV Action 3 News with Jennifer Griswold and Jennifer Zeppelin. This is KMTV Action 3 News, up front at 4.
Well, it is the unofficial start to Omaha's holiday season. The Durham Museum Christmas tree is now up at Union Station.
It's hard to tell what puts you in the spirit more than a gigantic tree or the stories behind the special day.
And we want to show you a live look. You're getting that live look right now at this 45-foot blue spruce tree. Massive. This is always such a fun thing to cover. We kind of cover it every year, follow the journey down. And
a tradition.
Yes, definitely. And I'm told by organizers that this year, the tree is a little bit fatter and actually healthier than years past.
Fuller? Okay,
yeah,
I like that.
More full. So as they go to decorate it in the next couple of days, it'll become even more beautiful. But we want to show you the process, because this is definitely a process to get it downtown. Take a look.
It's an exciting day, and it's a sad day, and a proud day. Where'd the tree go? Just a lot of mixed emotions, I guess.
It was a bittersweet Monday for Gary and Marilys Foreman as they said goodbye to their 45-foot tall spruce.
We used to decorate the tree every year. And we started off with about 13 strings of light and then ended up with over 50 before we couldn't do it anymore.
Now all that's left where the 35-year-old branches stretched, some flat dirt for the grandkids to play in. And one last family picture by the tree. Then off it went. The Durham tree tradition is one that's been around since the 1930s. Union Pacific would pick a tree from across the country to decorate Union Station. Since the Durham Museum days, staff still fills the old train station lobby with a tree. Now they always choose one from Omaha, and it always travels up the Omaha streets and highways and is always led by a motorcade of Omaha police squads and Union Pacific trucks.
Tree should be coming in here really soon.
So that bittersweet for the Foremans,
they need to lower it,
is very sweet for many others.
This is my 6th year.
6-year-old Jacob is the grandson of Pete Gantnier, who up until this year was the foreman for the UP crew who cut down the tree.
Oh, I don't know if this tree's gonna fit in perfect.
But for Jacob, just because Grandpa's retired doesn't mean they're missing this moment.
And this year they're using the Union Pacific truck.
After all, it's their family tradition, and something Jacob takes with the utmost sincerity.
It looks like it's gonna fit. Hopefully they don't have to break too many branches.
Because no matter which foreman you are, today's green is the green light.
Oh, wow.
To a huge holiday.
And taking a look out there live now. Now, here's how it works. The next couple of days, volunteers, not just from UP, but from Mangelson's, come out and hang up some of those ornaments that you're seeing. There will be lights that will be strung from the ceiling, and that's actually how they hold this entire tree up. You can kind of see that wire up at the top where, you know, they'll eventually put that star up. But that wire goes all the way up into the ceiling and suspends and holds that tree from the ceiling. So very sturdy wires there, and then there's a tree trough at the bottom, so they make sure it stays healthy for the time being. But then the Friday after Thanksgiving is when they have the official tree lighting. So
I cannot wait. Our family's been talking about it and going down and seeing that. And when you see all those cool decorations, how large they are, they're really, really big.
Yeah.
But that tree is really incredible, like you said, so full all the way up to the top.
Yes, and it makes me think that if the Durham is already putting out their tree, then it is okay for us to set up our Christmas tree at home
least
too.
To start getting all of the stuff out,
Yes.
getting it ready and prepared. I kind of like that idea.
It doesn't necessarily feel like Christmas outside today, though. It was very